Once I made that commitment, I gave myself permission to do two things. Number one, I gave myself permission to fail. And number two, and the most
Mm.
important thing, is I gave myself permission to be embarrassed.
What would you say going from 0 to 141,000 subscribers on YouTube? What is the biggest habit or principle that you've never stepped away from that's been most important to scaling your YouTube channel?
Maybe some people have already heard it, and maybe some people are going to roll their eyes, but this is very important. And I'll start by saying this. Everyone here knows they have the ability to do YouTube. But the most important thing is your mindset. You have to commit to it, and you have to find your why, and you have to self-analyze exactly what's going on here. Why aren't you on YouTube? Is it because you're shy? Is it because you're afraid of other people, maybe colleagues criticizing you? Is it because you're afraid of stumbling upon your words? Well, you have to really align with your why. My why are, number one, I want to help the immigrant community. I love that community. And number two, I have personal goals. I want to scale my company. I want to build a larger audience. I want to hire more attorneys. I want to make this office a lot bigger. So those are my personal goals. Now, the thing here is, once I made that commitment, I gave myself permission to do two things. Number one, I gave myself permission to fail. And number two, and the most important thing, is I gave myself permission to be embarrassed. I will stumble upon my words. I will go ahead and maybe do a video that just sucks and no one watches. I might have a hater comment on my video and say negative things about it. I might have a colleague say, hey, why did you make that video? You shouldn't do that. That's not very professional, or the way you're advertising, I don't really like it. But the bottom line is, I have my why, I have my personal goals, and that's all that matters. Everything else is noise. And when I have that mindset, then I am going to dominate this field, and there's nothing that could stop me from doing it. So that's number one, Bill.
So I think the key is permission to fail. And let's talk about the bad stuff first. What happens when you post a video that nobody watches and that sucks?
It's going to happen. It's almost like you have to be prepared for that. It's almost like you want to go to the gym tomorrow, and after you go to the gym and you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh yeah, nothing happened. And you go the next day and nothing happened. But it's consistency. You have to have that. You have to do it every single day. You'll get better at it. Maybe you'll stumble upon your words. Maybe you'll look at the camera and blank out. But the thing is, you just have to do it. I am a strong proponent of exposure therapy. So personally, I don't like being the center of attention. I'm a natural introvert. However, I know what my goals are, and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and burn the ship, storm the beach, fix bayonets. I'm going to go ahead and do it because these goals are so important to me. And I made a commitment to stand by them, and I am going to execute on my goals no matter what. It's beyond me. It's bigger than me. And so for me to get there, I just have to go ahead and accept the fact that I will fail. I will have videos that suck, and I am prepared to suck.